welcome to Inside Thunder Basketball with Darnell Mayberry. I'm Barry Trammell here from the Dodge Sports Desk, where a big week for the Thunder. They come off the week after the All-Star break. Two defensively challenged losses on a West Coast swing, Darnell. This week, Lakers at home, then a two-game road swing Friday and Saturday at Dallas, at Memphis. Just from a performance standard, what do you expect out of the Thunder this week?
I hope to see better defense. I mean, that's the main thing. This team has preached defense all season. And then they go out to Phoenix and Golden State, give up 140 and then 133. That was sort of it's uncharacteristic of the Scott Brooks team that we've seen here lately. But they've been giving up a lot of points lately. Six of their last 6 games heading into that Lakers game, they've given up more than 100 points. So they got to get defensive again. Until they do that, they're going to struggle to win games. The Lakers lead the league 108 points per game. And then Dallas is a team that's got a lot of firepower with Dirk Nowitzki, Josh Howard, the point guard, Barea, that they've got. So they've got a lot of firepower in Dallas, and Jason Kidd. So they're going to have their hands full. And then Memphis can score on you. So they got to get defensive here in the next few weeks.
Well, speaking of defense, the trade that went through last week, Thabo Sefolosha played in both games out on the West Coast swing, billed as a possible defensive stopper. How well did he play on defense, and what kind of improvement will we see immediately from Sefolosha?
You know, I thought for his first game in Golden State, I thought he played fairly well. He showed versatility. He guarded Jamal Crawford, who can play point guard or shooting guard. Then he guarded Steven Jackson, who can play, pretty much point guard, shooting guard, small forward. So, and then he came from the weak side, broke up a lob pass intended for one of their power forwards, Anthony Randolph in Golden State. So I think, he's got some versatility to his game. He showed really, a lot of help side defense. He showed that he can be a good on-ball defender. Jamal Crawford sort of ate him up a little bit, but with the handle that he has and his dribbling ability, Jamal Crawford's going to do that to a lot of people. So I think as he gets more practices under his belt, he's going to become a better defender for this team.
Is Sefolosha, is he symbolic of Sam Presti's efforts to remake the Thunder in the image of the Spurs? Does Sam hope this is Oklahoma City's Bruce Bowen?
I think that would be a stretch to even compare him to Bruce Bowen. Sefolosha is a third-year guy. He's got a long way to go before getting in Bruce Bowen's league as a defender. But I think it's safe to say Sam Presti wants to build this team's identity on defense. I mean, when you look at the guys he's acquired, Kyle Weaver is a guy who went out in L.A. as a rookie and played Kobe Bryant fairly well. Russell Westbrook, the 4th overall pick, when he could have gone with sort of Brook Lopez or Jared Bayless or Kevin Love, he went with a defensive guy, sort of in Russell Westbrook, who's showing that he has offensive game to him. But he's looking for defenders, and he's going to try to accumulate as many of those as he can. The more versatile guys that he can get, the better for this team. He's not looking solely for defenders, but he definitely wants guys who can bolster Tyson Chandler, a guy who they tried to get for an anchor, to be an anchor in the middle defensively, is another guy. So he's definitely looking for guys who can help them on that end of the court.
Another guy that brought in on trade last week, Malik Rose, did not see the court.
Yep.
Are we going to see much out of Malik Rose this year, or is he just a guy to fill out the roster and provide some bench leadership? Yeah,
I think you're going to look at more veteran leadership when you look at Malik Rose. He's probably not going to play these last 25, 26 games. He's a guy who's going to help the young guys along, Kevin Durant, Jeff Green, and Russell Westbrook. He's going to be in their ears. He's not going to force it. He's not going to overdo it, especially not so fast just joining this team. He wants to get to know the guys. He said this at practice on Monday. He wants to get to know the guys first and then sort of try to teach them and bring them along. So whatever he can do this last month and a half of the season, I think that's what he's going to try to do. But I don't think we're going to see him play much.
Well, now, the defense, not such a good story. Offense, pretty encouraging, starting with, of course, Kevin Durant. 8 of 9 games in February going into the Laker game, Kevin Durant has hit 30. Is he hit his stride? I mean, is this what he's going to be? Is he going to be a 30 points a game guy?
30 would be a lot. But I think 26, 27, 28, I think definitely we'll see him average about 27, 28 for the rest of his career. He's a guy who gets his shot off whenever he wants. He just rises up and shoots over people. He's getting to the free throw line more. He's starting to drive to the basket more now. So I think all of these things are helping him become more efficient. And when he really gets stronger and develops a post game, as I think when you're going to really see him take off and really, become. I mean, it already looks easy for him, but I think when he gets that post game, that's really when you're going to see the best of Kevin Durant.
Batman playing well, but Robin, the boy wonder, also Jeff Green, the sidekick, 20 points and 9 rebounds averaging in the month of February. Have we seen the blossoming of Jeff Green into not just a support player, not just a role player, but a blossoming star?
Star would be a stretch. I think we should slow down on star, but I definitely think we're seeing him blossom into a heck of a number 2 option, and that's really what the Thunder are hoping for in Jeff Green. When they drafted him 5th overall and traded Ray Allen for him, they were hoping he could be a complementary guy to Kevin Durant, and that's exactly what he's becoming. The better Jeff Green plays, the easier it's going to be for Kevin Durant. Teams aren't going to be able to focus on Kevin Durant, who's, as you said, is going out there and scoring 30 on a nightly basis at this point. So as Jeff Green matures, the Thunder will only get better.
Well, again, an interesting week for the Thunder. The Lakers in town Tuesday night, then a weekend road trip, Dallas and Memphis. Stay tuned for more Thunder coverage on News OK. Also, complete coverage in the Oklahoman. From the Dodge Sports Desk, Barry Trammell, Darnell Mayberry.